Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Hey, Logan.
Hey, Logan.
How are you, pal?
How you doing? I'm Mike. How are you? First, I just wanted to say thanks for having us over the house today. Beautiful house, and spending some time with us and chatting with us. So I understand that you didn't always live in Jersey. Tell me a little bit about where you came from and how you ended up here.
I have a twin sister who is my built-in best friend. We are super close. We actually live in the same town. She convinced me and my husband to buy a house here because she was living here in Parsippany for years. We lived in Brooklyn, but once we had our first child on the way, I said, back to Jersey, back to the Garden State.
Yeah, back to the suburbs. Like so many people, they go from, the city, the hustle bustle, the loud, and then all of a sudden, a kid's on the way, and you start thinking about, I kind of like that peace and quiet, and you start thinking about schools and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. And I grew up here, so my family was here, and I definitely needed to be closer to my family. We're gonna have a kid, we're gonna need the support, and so it was a no-brainer.
So what was it about Parsippany or this house or that just made it be the one?
We wanted to buy a house for our kids. Pretty sure if we didn't have them, we would still be living in our one-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn. We wanted to give them a backyard and a front yard. We wanted to give them some place to run. We were in an apartment in Springfield, and we were up top, and so they couldn't run, they couldn't make noise, and we just outgrew the space. We had a third child, and there was no room. And so this house, this neighborhood really checked all of those boxes. It's very, very family oriented. Lots of families here, lots of kids here, and it's perfect.
It's so cool that you have a twin, and it seems you guys are so close. It's almost like one big family all together.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome that you guys are able to settle in the same town, neighborhood, everything like that. Believe it or not, I think I actually hear the kids outside playing now. So let's go see what they're up to.
So you got 3 kids now.
Yep.
Completely outnumbered. You went from man to his own. The stresses of that.
Yes.
And then going to buying a home. The process there. Overwhelming, stressful. How do you deal with it?
Well, we had a lot of confidence going into the entire home buying process. Fellowship Home Loan did a great job of letting us know what to expect and when to expect it. No blind sides whatsoever. From opening to closing, it was a beautiful process.
So it's transparency. It's let us work on the mortgage.
Exactly.
Let us deal with the process.
Yes.
And you focus on building the swing set here.
Right.
That can hold both of us.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I appreciate your trust. I appreciate just the confidence that you gave us, and I'm just honored and thank you.
Thank you
For giving us your trust and allowing us here.
You guys have definitely helped me to get to this point right now where we're hanging out in my backyard, which is amazing. So yeah, definitely thank God for that.
That's awesome. Who's gonna push me?
I need a push too.
After a lot of discussion and prayer, you guys decided that Parsippany was the place to be. But now you had to find out who your mortgage lender was gonna be. Tell me a little about how that process went and why you chose to go with Fellowship.
Probably the scariest part of the whole process was looking for a mortgage. Brian, our loan officer at Fellowship, was the first person who had our best interest at heart.
Lydie and Lucien came to us with hopes and dreams, and it was our pleasure to make those dreams come true.
It was just so amazing to see the joy in their faces and to hear their laughter as they're running around, and they didn't have to worry about making too much noise. They know that this is home. When they get off the bus after school, they run to the house because they know that this is where they belong, and that makes everything worth it.
I can tell how much you love your kids and how much you're gonna love this house, and thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be a part of the process.
Absolutely.
So if you need help with your mortgage financing, give us a call at 800-804-SAVE or online at fellowshiphomeloans.com. And for more stories like Lydie's, go to fellowshiphomeloans.com/real stories.